A pioneer at the 3M Corporation has died.
Kate Schultz of St. Paul developed the iconic packaging for the Scotch Video Cassette in the 1980s. Joe Mason spoke to Schultz's son about how his mother broke barriers in the business world.
To Gaetti, for the first time ever, the Minnesota Twins are the world champions.
Growing up in the 80s, he would always record baseball games on a VCR.
87 Twins, yep.
Will Schultz never had any trouble finding a VHS tape, and he still has all of them to this day.
They're in the basement, they're in the front hall, they're everywhere. It's ridiculous. I can't. I don't know who wants them right now, but hey, I got them.
All those tapes are because of her, Will's mother.
She was just absolutely a fantastic person.
Kate Schultz worked at 3M for nearly 3 decades. She became a marketing executive during a time few women were in positions of power.
Her crowning achievement was developing that packaging for these wonderful Scotch tape video cassettes that all of us Minnesotans know and love so well.
The video cassette packaging in the 1980s became iconic, making the tapes more user-friendly. Schultz received several awards.
She was one of the only females at that time to really get those high achievements.
Schultz retired from 3M in the early 1990s. She passed away last week at the age of 77. When I look at the Scotch videotape, I see a videotape, but when you look at that Scotch videotape, what do you see?
I see my mom, and I see success. I see the best that the world has to offer, the best that Minnesota has to offer, and the best ever.
One mother and son, a bond that will never be recorded over. Joe Mason, 5 Eyewitness News.
Up next, March Madness will go on this year despite the pandemic. Here are the changes that were announced today and what we can expect to see during the annual basketball tournament. Then a young girl being praised for her random act of kindness. Hear how many cards she sent to seniors to bring them cheer as they ring in the new year. It's all when we come back.
Hey folks, order new windows today and you can still get last year's pricing. Have your new windows installed just in time for spring. Window World, simply the best for less.
I'm Dr. Mohiba Tareen, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist here to tell you about the new awesome treatment for skin cancer called superficial radiotherapy. This treatment involves no needles, no cutting, no scarring, and it's very well covered by insurance.
I chose SRT because I've had skin cancer before. SRT was so much better than having the traditional surgery. The SRT was great.
Tareen Dermatology has 3 convenient locations in Roseville by Rosedale Mall, Maplewood, and in Faribault.
The dignity and simplicity of cremation makes it a growing preference among families today. And you have the best choice for simple, dignified, and smart cremation right here in the Twin Cities. Learn more at choicecremation.com.
In Ray Welter's 116-year history, I would estimate we've installed over 110,000 units. When it's time to repair or replace your heating or cooling, I'd recommend getting at least 2 estimates. Make sure Welter Heating is one of them. Air condition your shelter with Ray and Welter.
Start your new year right with the